live for adventure and excitement. But some people are not that daring. They like to play it safe. So for today, I will play it safe and explore these crevices. It is great to go out and have some fun, but not everyone can do that because some people are struggling with a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest. Sure, everyone gets the blues from time to time, but true clinical depression is a common and serious mental illness that negatively affects the way you feel, how you act, and how you are for an extended period of time. Statistics are startling actually. According to the American Psychiatric Association, 1 in 6 people will experience this at some point in their life. That's why this series of talk therapy is on the subject of depression. Today with me, I have a few of my tongue-along members, and I'll be asking them a few questions. So, tell me guys, what do young people have to be depressed about?
Well, some say about money, relationship, their school, family, their health, their mental health, that as well. Having no friends at all.
When depression take place for me, it happened because some event triggered it.
I think depression for me is just one day you just wake up and you just don't feel right. Like on a spiritual level, you just feel like you're in despair.
So, how did you feel when you were depressed, or what did you feel to know you were depressed?
Being disappointed in myself, having the urge to cry and stay in the pillow.
For me, it was just like I didn't want to live anymore. Sounds weird coming from me, right? But yeah, and like Tiki said, I just wanted to cry every single time, and it felt like nobody could help me. Nobody could help me, but
What does it feel like? So essentially it feels like no matter how hard you try to cheer up yourself, you just don't have that joy. The absence of joy, essentially. For me, my depression wasn't like, I felt like I wanted to die, but it wasn't to the point where deep depths of despair, which I'm thankful for. But for my depression, it's basically waking up and you feel like you have no joy in your body at all.
How do these feelings impact your life?
Well, it makes you not concentrate, especially if you're in school or college. You may miss a few lessons because you're sitting down in class thinking about other things but the work itself. It may make you want to distance yourself from people. Maybe you'll be around people like how I am right now, but you feel like you're alone still.
to me, when depression takes a hold of me, I just don't want to talk to any and everybody. I want to socialize like how I usually socialize, and everything I take as a joke. But when I'm depressed, I don't take anything as a joke. You didn't even see me smile like how I usually smile.
I think when you're depressed, everybody seems to like you more because you try so hard to make others smile, try so hard to be the best version of yourself, hoping to, lift your spirits. But under that, you feel so alone. So for some people, it attracts friends, but you still have that emptiness inside of you. And then there's another side of it where you just don't want to do anything. You just want to sit down and you're just there. Like, you're just staring into space. Like, yeah, completely like that.
How about you, Jenny?
Yes. I was gonna ask her.
So you guys have stated all the ones I would think about. You feel lonely, you don't want to leave your house, you may not eat, and you don't want to be around your family and friends, and people notice the changes in you. You're not joyful as you used to be, and you just not the same. The last question is, what do you do to cope with your depression?
For example, there's painting, there's sports, there's going to the beach, there's gardening, there's learning how to do a new dish, maybe a new
I
hairstyle.
think what got me through my depression was Jesus. Try Jesus, guys. He works.
When I'm dealing with depression, I talk to someone. The person know who she is, and well, she helped me by dealing with the situation and try to help me come out of the depressed state, and I try my best to make myself be happy, because every situation you have to get out of it. You understand? You have to find something else. You can't just sit around there and mope. That, to me, some people don't take it my way, but I don't sit around and mope for so long. I try my best to do a 360 and get back to my original self.
There's also writing down how you feel. One time I did that and my mommy read my stuff. I didn't do any cursing or anything. I was basically writing, why is this happening to me?
I know.
It was like a letter or a story, and I kept it in my English book. So she asked you, how was your work, and you have any homework? I said, no, I don't have homework. And one day she just find the paper and she asked me, what is this?
I remember I wrote down a little thing. It was just to assure myself that I won't do this and I won't do that. And my mom saw it. She was like, "Jaja, what is this?" I was like, "It's just a letter. I'm not, And she was like, "Don't you ever write this again, okay?" I was like, "Okay." It wasn't that all. It was all that. But I had to explain myself because she was thinking, the worst way. But I had to make sure she understood. It's just that I'm just assuring myself I won't do these things as I grow up,
While these dark crevices are fun to explore, living in them wouldn't exactly be as fun. According to the experts, depression isn't something you can just snap out of it. So what do you do when the dark times envelope you? Where do you go? Some people retreat within themselves only to be overwhelmed by the weight of it. Depression is like these dark crevices between these pillars, foreboding and heavy, kind of like the weight of the world that rests on these pillars. So where do you transmit the weighty matters of your life? These pillars standing here transmit the weight of Antigua into the bedrock below. If we're firmly grounded in Jesus, we can transmit our anxieties to Him because He cares for us.
The same God that is able to keep these pillars upright is the same God that is able to keep you from crumbling under that pressure. In Psalm 75 verse 3, God Himself declares to His scribe Asaph, "When the earth totters and all its inhabitants, it is I who keep the pillars." Do your emotions have you tottering, left 1 minute and right the next? Are you struggling with depression? Well, go to God, go into His Word, and I guarantee you that His Word is as solid as a rock.
Just like Jeremiah 29:11-13 says, "For I know the thoughts I think towards you, said the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Then ye shall call upon me, and ye shall go and pray unto me, and I will hearken unto you. And ye shall seek me and find me, when ye shall search for me with all your heart."
The Lord's our rock, in Him we hide, a shelter in the time of storm. Secure whatever may betide, a shelter in the time of storm. Mighty, mighty rock in a weary land, cooling, cooling shade on the burning sand. Faithful, faithful guide for the pilgrim band, a shelter in the time of storm.